Hello and welcome to Property Money Trees, Maximising Property Values, the once a month show where I break down the steps of how to recognise, enhance, and then extract the values in property in order to create wealth. Would you like to find out how you can benefit from the steps of maximising property values? This is even if you don't own a property yet or have a deposit. If that's a yes, then you're in the right place to find out. My name is Patricia Faber, and although many know me for my work as a solicitor, on this show you will be getting the benefit of my 30 plus years worth of experience of maximising property values, experience which has given me a net worth in millions. So who might benefit from listening to this show? Literally anyone with an interest in creating property wealth. Hello and welcome back. Now, today's episode is different. And honestly, people, please, if you are listening to this, don't go away until the very end. It's a very, very short podcast. It's a dry one, even drier than my normal ones. But I think it can really help anyone who's into property. Even if you're not into property, you're in business. It is something that can help you. Just, rule out the property bit and put your business sector in there. So what it's all about is about goals. It's about our goals for 2022, because this is the first episode of 2022, dropping on the 1st of January 2022, and I really just wanted, I want for everyone to just feel the energy that I can feel already going into 2022, that it's going to be an amazing year, an amazing year for property, an amazing year for making money. But you can't make money. I can't make money. No one can make money unless they plan to make money. It's very, very unusual for people to just literally stumble into money. Sometimes it happens, but it very rarely happens. So there's no point in us planning our lives around that. We need to plan to succeed. So what I've prepared is a goal setting document for the whole year. And I've broken it down into each month of the year. And for each of the months, you can put down your general goals, just 3 of them, your financial goals, again, just 3, and your property goals, likewise, 3. Then you move on to the next month and you do exactly the same thing. Now, each month literally will take you no longer than a minute to fill out once you've decided on what your goals are. Now, deciding on the goals is what's going to take you a lot of time, and you really should spend as much time as possible on that. But don't worry too much if you don't have the time or you're not feeling it, because as you go through the year, when you have to fill this out every single month, I think, for most people, things will become a little bit clearer. So if you do the January one, and then you fill out the February one, compare the two. What has changed? Note these changes down, because this is how we learn. And sometimes, even though we know what a change is, if we don't write it down, we don't give it enough importance. We don't prioritize it enough in order for it to make a positive difference to our lives going forward. So we're going to do this every single month, and then we have quarterly reviews, and then at the end of the year we have an annual review. So I have prepared this document which I've called the 2022 goals. You can have it for free. All you have to do is go onto my Instagram, go to the link that's in my bio, click on it, fill in your details, and that's it. I will get one to you. Alternatively, no, I don't think there's going to be any alternative. So if you literally just do that, I think that's really going to help you going forward. So I know what my 3 goals are for January, which is complete on the 4 properties that you are buying. Now, I have a feeling that at least one of them is going to fall out of bed, but so be it. That's not going to be the end of the world. I'll just get back up and I'll get something else to replace it. But do you know what? Have your goals every single month. Check your goals. Are you on target? Are you where you want to be? Are you where you need to be? And if you're not, make adjustments. Nothing is fatal until you're dead and buried. Whilst you're still breathing, whilst you're still alive, there is hope, and you can make changes and make positive changes. So, like I said, this is a really, really dry episode, hardly an episode to be honest, but I think for the people listening, it may well be one of the most useful episodes that I have actually released. This is something that really helps me with my property journey, and I'm sharing it with all my listeners in the hope that it can help them as well. But in any event, have a wonderful, wonderful 2022. And honestly, if this really helps you, let me know. Drop me a line. Rate and review the podcast. And even if you don't want to, just like other people do, send me an email, send me a chat message, back channel on Clubhouse, whatever. Just let me know, because it would be my delight to actually know that something that I've done is making such a positive difference to other people's lives. And, the more that I know that people actually like what I'm doing, the more I will continue to do. So have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful 2022. Take care. And this has to be the shortest podcast that I've ever done. But I just thought, first of the year, let us start with an action plan. Let us start with making our goals, writing them down, and then focusing on them. That's what we need to do. Great stuff, guys. See you next month. Take care.